welcome to stage the fabulous Lindsey FF.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Listen, I've got 5 minutes with you, but I have to manage your expectations because I'm not interesting. So the thing is, I work in financial services compliance, which means I help, you know what that is? I help firms meet the rules set for them by the regulators. It's hilarious. It's not. Actually, the thing is, I really love rules and I love procedures, so it really works for me. But I'm also really attracted to people who don't follow rules. I love a rebel. I like to watch but not participate. I don't know if that's kinky. I'm not kinky enough, according to my partner. A couple of weeks ago, he came over and said, he gave me a gift and he said we should spice up our sex life. And that gift was a French maid's outfit. And I wasn't sure, to be honest, because I thought, well, first, I don't speak French. And secondly, I looked at the packet and I thought, I'm not sure I look enough like the 18-year-old blonde with the large breasts on it. But you know, I put it on and I really got into it. I loved it. In fact, I got so into it, after the bedroom, I got the living room, the kitchen and the downstairs loo all cleaned as well. So really chuffed, because I hadn't expected to get that much cleaning done in one evening. But my partner wasn't as keen as I was, which is a bit of a shame, because it was his idea. But I said, you know, I'm so into this whole dressing up thing now that maybe we could try something else. And we went online and had a look to see what the other options were. And there was the nurse and the naughty schoolgirl, where his eyes absolutely lit up at the idea of the naughty schoolgirl. And I did think, oh, I don't know, is that a bit pedo? But then I looked at it again and I thought, you know, that uniform could really work for me, because I'm doing evening classes now. French, and and that homework isn't going to get itself done, is it? So I guess it's fair to say we're still getting to know each other in the bedroom. There's this thing I like him to do. We all know what it is. A few days ago he did it, and it was great, except for the fact that after a while he started doing it too fast. And I thought I'd let that go, because we all have an off night, don't we? But then the next night he did it too slowly, which is frustrating. And I confronted him, because you have to nip these things in the bud, which was the other thing he was getting wrong. And so I confronted him and said, what is going on? He said he was distracted by the written instructions I'd pinned to the headboard. I know, what's wrong with him? There's nothing like a standard operating procedure to get things going in the bedroom, is there? But the thing is, I actually find it really difficult to say what I do and don't like in the bedroom, unless it's a room full of strangers. And, you know, he kind of wants me to talk about it, and I was thinking, how can I communicate to him in a way that works for him and works for me? And then it dawned on me, he's very into his sports and his water sports, and he does scuba diving. Right, and of course in scuba diving, you can't talk to each other because you're underwater, but you have to communicate with hand signals. So I thought I'd look it up, and actually, do you know what? There's a number of hand signals, they kind of cover everything you might need. And so we tried this last night, and I'll kind of show you how it went, because you might want to try it yourselves. I can see some of you look really interested in this. So gosh, this is a lot tighter on here than I thought. Let's try and do it like this. So nobody move, okay? So what we did, so first of all I said, I'm going to do the voiceover for you, by the way, for those who don't speak scuba. So first of all I said, which way? And he said he wanted to descend. And I said okay. And but then inevitably I had to tell him to slow down. And I was thinking, how can I tell him what I want him to do? So I said, think about blowing bubbles. But that didn't work. So I said to him, just watch me, but that kind of hurt. So do you know, I just thought, I'll let him just get on with it, and then we'll have a debrief afterwards. So I said to him, you lead, I'll follow. And that was kind of okay, except after a while he, to be honest, he went really quiet, and I had to say to him, you know, you've got enough air. And he responded that his ear wasn't clearing, which didn't make any sense at all, because he hadn't gone that deep. So anyway, and then in the end I just did in the dive, and it's quite sad really. So we kind of lying there back to back, and Yeah, I know. It's quite sad, and I get it. It's really difficult, and I kept trying. I said, I'm cold. Get with your buddy, but he wasn't having any of it, and so no, I get it. It's really difficult. It's really difficult, isn't it, to cuddle someone when they've got an air cylinder on their back. So, he was the one into the whole dressing up thing. I guess he's more pedo than speedo. So that's kind of where it ended, really. We just got out the bath and went back to bed. Thank you very much. I'm Lindsey FF.